Big sigh. What do you want, Leland? What's up? What's up? Hey?
It's so dramatic today.
Hey? Are we on? Hello, folks.
Oh, everyone's on YouTube, isn't it?
Everyone's on YouTube. Come and say hello. Oh no, it's all right. Just about. You said it was perfect. It's perfect if you were stood there.
Perfect.
I didn't see the bloody camera. There you go. That's better. Perfect for somebody who's short.
Everyone in the class is short.
Hello,
Everyone
hello.
that probably isn't short is Louis.
So that's not everyone then. Hi, Rebecca. So we're having one of our originals, bacon cheeseburger pie, with a tiny little twist. We're just going to add some leek into it. Haven't got any onion powder. Haven't got any shallots. So I just thought I'd fry down some leek with the bacon. Although I was thinking, hi Anna, I was thinking, and I would do this if it was for myself and not including the kids. I've got mushrooms in the fridge. Could have done that. Could have done it as a mushroom and bacon cheeseburger pie. But the kids are not a fan of mushrooms. So we'll go with leeks. Hi Brenda. How are we all doing today? Hi Sue. How was your Sunday? Hi Jules. Oh, need a pan. So this is a really, as always, this is a really simple, straightforward dish to do. I'm going to pre-cook the bacon, the leeks, along with the mince, bit of seasoning, cooked off, pop it in the dish, and then top it with the egg and sour cream, and it's going to go into the foodie for 20 minutes probably. It won't take much more than 20 minutes in the foodie. However, you can, and it'll take a little bit longer to cook, you could mix the meat so cook down the bacon and the leeks, and then mix the mince in raw, and then push it down into what effectively would be a massive big burger, and then pour the thing on top. So it's much more compact. Our preferred version is to cook the mince off first. Sue's having the same as us. So I'm going to start with cutting. I'm going to start with cooking the bacon and the leeks. There we go. Hi Kathy, how you doing? 4 rashers of bacon. There's not much. There's a bit more in here. What's she doing?
Keep throwing it. It's throwing the stand on me. Now I'm squished.
So you can't quite see, but just down there, Ella sat on the floor. Oh, now she's being attacked by the other one. Now both dogs are getting her. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 3.
I escaped.
Right, take it outside if you're going to start fighting with each other. Coco, what did I just say? Stick it outside.
The bacon.
Right, and as this is a really quick, simple dish to put together, once I've popped this in the oven, in the foodie, I'm going to make what I'm currently enjoying as a dessert on, well, most evenings. So I'll show you how I make it. And you're going to think it's rather interesting, but it's great. I've lost almost 2 stone in 9 weeks. Sometimes I've 0% protein. That's not uncommon, cats. That's pretty normal. Don't worry about it. Having a reduced appetite is completely normal. Just understand that you'll go through weeks where you'll not be hungry, and then you may spend a week when you feel you are hungry. So don't think that what's happening now is what's going to carry on happening every day forever. Great that you've managed to get such success in such a short space of time, but don't panic about the lack of appetite. So Coco wants to play, but Archie's going to lay back down again. Right, so leeks, bacon. It's always a good start with any dish if you put leeks and bacon in. So, as we've now pretty much finished the kitchen with its refit, we're about to start the garden. So I've got a digger. I had a little play on a mini digger this morning. I did the PT sessions this morning and then went and jumped on the digger and I've dug some holes. I'm not sure if they're in the right place, but I've dug some holes. All right. So I'm just going to let some of that moisture cook out before I do anything else. While I'm waiting for that, it's only a matter of adding the beef now into there. This is my preferred one now from Aldi. I prefer smoked. Sorry, Trish, I'm not allowed to respond until the message is up there. I prefer smoked bacon. Entirely up to you. If you're not a fan of smoked, don't use smoked. Yes, yeah. I'm getting this 10% beef at the moment from Aldi. I like it. I like it. Means I can add a bit of cheese if I want. It's just what I tend to go for now. Sorry, 6 eggs. So this is going to form the topping of the cheeseburger pie. Actually, I'm going to put manchego on the top of this. That's all right with you? Yeah, it's all right. We've got a packet of manchego in the fridge that needs using up. Wait. Ella's ignoring me now. Sorry? Yeah, exactly.
What?
Manchego.
Yeah.
5. I'm going to use manchego on this.
Nice, good idea.
So, 6 eggs. 120 grams of sour cream. You could use creme fraiche, you could use yogurt. It's entirely up to you. There we go. Perfect. Okay, this is drying out a little bit now. Just started to go a little bit golden, so I'm just going to push it to the side. Drop the mince in there. So who stayed up and watched Emma Raducanu last night win the US Open? It was rather good. They had it on Amazon Prime. The match. Emma Raducanu, US Open tennis championship. Remember? Yeah.
I don't really follow that.
Well, no, but you sort of knew who she was playing yesterday. Yeah, they had the entire game on Amazon Prime. I was able to watch it. Well, I watched it with 5 live commentary. She won it, Jules. She won it in 2 sets. Yeah, I listened to 5 live commentary, and the TV was just a little bit ahead, so I paused it for 10 seconds and let the radio commentary catch up. Oh, I didn't realise it was on Channel 4 as well. Oh, okay. I was looking for the blades, and they're there. Right, so I think the herbs are going in a second. So we're going to blitz this together to make a smooth paste. So cook the meat through. You don't need to overcook it because obviously it's going to go in the oven to finish off. All right. So again, you can season this if you've got any particular. Well, actually, you could use a blend in here. I'm just thinking if you've got a particular blend, I suppose barbecue blend would work quite nice in here, wouldn't it? Honestly, it's like barbecue. What's so interesting on your phone?
I'm just sorting out.
Honestly, bloody teenagers and their phones. Have we got any barbecue blend?
Yeah, it's the unlabeled.
Is it the unlabeled one? Okay. No, they're not. They're not new scales, and they're not Ninja. These are Salter scales, and I think I got them from Sainsbury's because they were on offer. Hi, Anne-Marie. Right, so yeah, I'm going to make this into a barbecue bacon cheeseburger pie. The fact that she just ignores me, Trish. She's you know, typing on her phone, just ignoring me.
Look, when I'm live, you're barely in the house.
That's because you're live and you don't want me interfering.
Well, I like a conversation every now and then. But Trini's just done like a cherry and almond cake.
Ooh, nice.
Our recipe, I'm assuming it's the blackcurrant one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it looks like the
well,
blackcurrant one.
tastes well inspired, isn't it?
Right. Let's have a quick taste to make sure that's the strong enough flavour.
Smells good.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, with the smokiness of the bacon, a couple of teaspoons of barbecue. That's perfect. Right. Oh. Right, I don't want to overcook it because I don't want to dry it out. This is definitely one of those batch cooked dinners as well, because you could, you know, this is one packet of beef mince. You could use sort of a couple of packets, do a nice big tray, cut it into portions, take a portion to work. So press it down. You do want to sort of create quite a firm base. You're not going to stop the egg mix from seeping in, but that's, yes, it freezes very well, definitely. Right. We're putting the cheese on afterwards. As the cheese go on? No, cheese goes on straight away. Just blitzing the eggs and the cream cheese, the sour cream. That's all it needs. Excellent, well done, mate. How did you like the bulletproof? So it looks like this is just going to sink in everywhere, but it doesn't. It sits on top predominantly. Now this is quite a deep dish rather than a wide one, so it is going to have quite a thick layer on top. How much cheese? 100 grams. That's about half that. So this is manchego. This is sheep's cheese. You could use smoked cheese if you wanted, whatever cheese you prefer. Right. So that's dinner basically made. And it'll take 20 minutes in the oven, just for that base, the top to firm up. Can you show us the dog? I tell you what, you'd be able to move that rail out of the way. Move that rail. Just hang on, Emma. Right. And now swing the camera around. Okay. I can't actually see them now. There you go. You can't actually see. You can see.
He's kind of blending in.
He's blending into his rug. He's upside down at the moment, Emma. There you go. Right. He's very chilled. And I gave them some meaty bones yesterday. And well, basically, that's his, but he's not really bothered with it anymore because there's no more meat on it. She's still trying to get something from it. Right. So this glass dish, oh, camera's a bit off. This glass dish fits perfectly in the Ninja sling. So I'm going to stick it on bake function, 20 minutes, 190, done.
The comment's not showing up here, but Jill's commenting on the video in the public group.
Okay.
So, is the dish the standard foodie dish? Mine is metal.
No, it's one that I bought specific because it's glass and I wanted so people can see inside it. You just need, you know, I got it off Amazon. You have to make sure that you get nothing bigger than I think it's 8¼ inches. So measure your metal one. So they are available and they're perfect, especially if you've got one of those the slings to go in there, because it doesn't fit in the frame. So the glass dish won't go in the frame. Okay, so you do need a sling, otherwise you can't get your fingers in to pick it out. Right, let me get rid of this. Right, so that was a really simple dinner. Here's a really, really simple dessert. And yes, it's a little bit random, but
it's a good bulking dessert.
It's a good carnivore dessert. It's a good bulking dessert. It's a high protein dessert. I'll do. We're way off. You've moved the camera from there to all the way over there. Okay. Yes. So sugar-free jelly. You have to be careful with any of the sugar-free anything, sugar-free anything. The sweeteners in them. I certainly used the sugar-free jellies in the first few weeks and months, predominantly so I could eat more cream. But I've not had sugar. We use it in a recipe, don't we? You've got a couple of.
Like in the trifle.
Yeah, trifle, that sort of stuff. So yeah, just be careful not to overuse them. Again, the sweetness can cause sort of extra cravings. So yes, you can have it, but just don't try not to have them on a daily basis. All right, so I've got boiled eggs. There are 8 boiled eggs in here. This is going to make 4 portions of chocolate mousse. Yes, using boiled eggs. Now, you want to make sure that you process them really well. You may still get the odd piece of egg, but it doesn't taste of eggs. And I know you're not going to believe me until you try it yourself, but it doesn't taste of eggs. Now, you can use either mascarpone, but today I'm going to use ricotta. So I'm going to put a whole pot of ricotta in there. Mascarpone makes a very thick, rich mousse. And actually, sometimes it's a little bit too thick. So I wanted to try it with the ricotta today, because it's a little bit thinner. So a whole pot.
Well, it smells like manchego already.
Yeah. What's the carbs in this whole pot of the whole pot? The whole pot.
So 3.3 per 100 grams.
Right. So 7.5. Right. Okay. So we're looking at a couple of grams.
But protein per 100 grams. So
Yeah.
about 18 grams of protein.
Hey, so that would be 4 maybe 5. Yeah, 4 plus the eggs. So this is working out close to 20 grams of protein for a dessert. What's your mega? What's your not mega? What's your lava? 10.
10. But if you're comparing calorie wise, I could probably make 2 lava cakes.
Yeah, and actually
About
this is actually sort of quite a big portion as well. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I've done 4 portions, whereas you may get sort of more. So 20 grams of cocoa powder. Now, I'm not a fan of peanut butter, so I'm going to use some almond butter in here, and then a little bit of sweetener.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, I did it last week, and I actually quite enjoyed it. I used the crunchy one, but there's a smooth one open, so we'll give it a go.
There's one protein.
Oh, is there? Okay. Believe me, Anna, if you gave this to somebody and didn't tell them it had egg in it, I'm pretty much guaranteed they wouldn't know. Obviously, sweetener is very much individual taste. I'm going to put, basing this on 4 portions, I'm putting 20 grams in, so 5 grams of sweetener per portion. You could also add a little bit of vanilla essence or other flavors. Sorry, Sarah, 50 grams. 50 grams of almond butter. So yes, this is quite calorific. This, all right. There we go. So that was on the puree function.
So macadamia butter would also work.
Macadamia is higher in carbs though, isn't it?
No.
I thought macadamia is...
3 grams. They're Brazil. Like Brazil.
Ah, okay. Right, if you're going out, you're walking. Okay? A dog that weighs nearly 100 pounds trying to stand on a run on a laminate floor. He destroys everything in his path. Right, so that just needs one more go, but it's a smooth mousse. That just needs one more pulse. Oh, that's really worked. With the ricotta, that's really worked. So it's not as dense as when you use the mascarpone.
Not put any sweetener in that yet.
I have.
Oh, yeah.
I have. Hi, Steph. What are you on about?
Yeah, if anyone's tuning into bacon,
Yeah, if anyone's tuning into bacon cheeseburger pie, it's in the foodie. It doesn't take long. It takes like 10 minutes. I'm both filling time and blowing minds. An egg chocolate mousse. So one more blitz. Not long enough, Anna. Okay, apologies for the noise. Right. Sue, I made this into a banana mousse last week. So I did a single portion. Thanks, Elaine. So I did a single portion, a couple of eggs, a bit of mascarpone, and then I used the banana flavor drops, few drops of that. And obviously the mousse, before you add anything to it, when you blitz the egg and the cream down, whatever it is, it's yellow anyway. So it looked like a banana mousse before I even put any flavoring in it. So yeah, I mean, I was tempted to make this into. I've not tried it as a strawberry. Yeah, not tried it as a berry mousse yet, but you know, I mean, we often, and I didn't do it this time round, but we often put coffee in our. We make a ricotta mousse. We'll put coffee in that. Right, there we go. But yeah, if you've got any of those flavors, right. Now it's actually quite light. It's quite a light chocolate mousse. It was 20 grams that I put in, Sarah. So let's weigh this out. Oh, which? They're sucralose, aren't they? The flavor drops.
My protein.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have to. They're a bit hit and miss with those. Some people will get a reaction. Why did that not weigh itself? Some people will get a reaction with the flavor drops. Reaction being it makes you want to eat more. Come on, 0. Right, there we go. Makes you want to eat more. So be careful about. I mean, we only tend to use them. Well, actually, we've got them in the cupboard and don't tend to use them at all nowadays, do we?
I don't, because I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'll have them in something like this, but not often. So I'm going to weigh the rest of it out. I'm not going to try and present. You can put this in a piping bag if you wanted and make nice little sort of twirls in a glass. I'll leave that for other people. Let's weigh the rest of it out. And it hasn't got much sweetener in it, which is just where I am with sweetener now. I just don't like anything overly sweet. You may want to, if you're just doing this as a, first time round, you may need a bit more sweetener. It almost looks like a milk chocolate mousse. It's got that colour to it. And the thing is, you can actually tell that it's made from ricotta more than you can tell that it's made from eggs. Yeah. Right, so I did a portion size there of 150. It could even be bigger than that because I've still got well over 500 grams left here. So the recipe for this, Elaine, per portion, so 2 eggs, 2 boiled eggs per portion, about between 50 50 and 70 grams of ricotta or mascarpone. Depends which one you want to use. Mascarpone is going to be a lot heavier. It's going to be a lot richer. Have a little play with either. About 5 grams of cocoa, about 5 grams of sweetener, and about 10 grams of almond butter. Or you could make it peanut butter if you want. I'm just not a fan of peanut butter. So I'd recommend you just sort of like, you know, do 2 eggs to start with. See what you think to it. Don't do what I've done now. Make a yeah, you could use cream cheese. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know I'm going to enjoy this. So there's 3 portions in there. Again, don't do that if you can't trust yourself to not take a spoon to that and sit in front of the TV and just eat the whole lot of it. Do it in little portions.
You done that one?
Sorry, what was that? Yeah, you could use cream cheese, yeah. That to me is really good. It's really nice. Like I say, there isn't a hint of an eggy taste. It's good. It's good. Right. So that's dessert. Will it freeze? Yes. There's nothing there that can't. Yeah. Sue, I'll give it a go. I'll take a portion of this off. I'll freeze it overnight and then I'll defrost it tomorrow. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't freeze and defrost perfectly normally. All right. We're almost done on the bacon cheeseburger pie as well, actually. It says it's got 2 minutes left. I stuck it in for 20. Here's the only issue with the... There you go, got it. So, just gonna... Yeah, see that's firm? It's sort of... It's got a little bit of a squish to it, if you know what I mean. It's sort of, as you push one, it pushes out the other side. Let's just open the top. We're only cooking the top layer, obviously, because the meat was already cooked. Right. A little bit more. It's just a little bit watery in the very center. So another 5 minutes. That'll be good. However, it looks pretty good. There you go. So there's your bacon cheeseburger pie. I don't know if you can hear Coco enjoying that bone, but she's properly having a go at it. There you go. Dinner and dessert done. Bacon cheeseburger pie. just a normal oven, Steph. Any oven, it's just an oven. So 180, 25 minutes in a normal oven. That's quite a deep dish. That's why it's taking a little bit longer. Normally, in a normal oven, you can probably put it in a square dish. So I say that's a little bit deeper than standard. So just make sure the egg's cooked on top. That's all it is. Afternoon, Karen. I reckon, Jules, that when you freeze it, it'll go rock solid. It won't be creamy. There's nothing in it to stop it from...
When I make my froyo, you need to use a lot of almond butter to make...
Tell you what, I'll put it back in there and I'll freeze it in that. Yeah, it'll freeze solid. I mean, it's a great way of keeping it, you know, freeze it. Absolutely. If you're not going to eat it all in, you know, portion a day, 4 days, then freeze it down. There you go, be about right. Dessert before dinner. Okay. Thank you very much, folks. That was a nice, easy one, wasn't it? I like them on a Sunday. We shall see you. You're live tomorrow, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are you making? Right. Ella's making dinner. I'm going to be in the garden most of tomorrow, digging rubble. So Ella's making dinner for us. So chicken stir fry. If you're going to sort of come and join in. Otherwise, we'll see you.
You're live on Tuesday.
Right. What we're making.
Chinese pork steak.
There we go.
Chinese man.
Cool. So see you on Tuesday when I'm back. Thanks for joining. See you later. Bye.